Hello! I see you out there, B-Man. How's it going? I will be with you guys in just a moment. I'm doing that tweet thing, letting people know what's up. And then I will be right with you. And then retweet it from the other account. Oh, the life of having two Twitter accounts. All right, there we go. Oh, thank you, Lobot. Speaking of Twitter, there's our Twitter out there showing itself off. All right, let's see here. Oh, it's me. Ew, why is this gross? There we go. That's so much better. I know it was bothering everyone, but it was really bothering me. Okay. What do we got here? Hey. That's a game up. All right. Foals Unleashed. The best part is we will now have... Oof. This level is going to be even laggier than the last one. This is rough. That's all right. It's going to be fine. We finally get lightning. Huzzah. Oh, hold on. I said that, and now I just realized I can't see all of my chat. Andy, welcome. Good to see you. Drive by and like, oh, that's all right. Potentially. I just started. We're going to be here until we finish the level. So, you know, we'll be there. Oh, it's telling me what's up. We'll be here a little while. I just got started, so. Depending on when your commute is.
You're going to need to find a way to get through that hyperdrive core. Is there anything nearby you could use as a makeshift explosive?
Probably this thing that the cutscene showed me. That would be my guess. And zoop. Bing. Oh man. I guess this is a hyperdrive core. Because you didn't know what a hyperdrive core looks like, it looks like that. So this is, let's look at our mission objectives here. Hey, I'm torn then between wanting you to do well. Well, you never know. We might be here a while. I'll go as slow as I can. How about that? All right, so our mission is to seek out and destroy Kazdan Paratus. If we can, we need to destroy 7 scavenger skiffs and then collect thus many force points and find thus many holocrons. I think we can do it. Meanwhile, I'm drinking some fantastic pineapple juice. I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently pineapple juice is amazing. I found some, and I was like, I'll try this, and it was really good. So that's fun. Reacquainting with the controls. Okay. There's a bunch of hidden stuff around here. I have to remember that I'm on this channel. You can grip enemies, which I think I changed to, that's push. Block. That's grip. Okay. I was gonna say, I changed the hotkey for grip. I can't remember what it was, because if you change the key bindings in the game, like it'll let you change whatever to whatever, but it's still gonna show you the other. There is another. Well, hello there. I've been seeing you around the Twitter and whatnot. You seem to be a new channel getting off the ground. How are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. We're playing a little Force Unleashed here. Are you familiar with the game? Let's get on this thing. And then go real fast. You don't instantly die in the goo. You just kind of die in the goo. It's fine. I think there was another way to do that, but you are new. Yeah, I've been seeing you around. That's cool. Good luck. It's fun getting a channel off the ground, honestly. You're doing it right, though. networking, meeting people, chatting with people on the Twitter. That was what helped us. Not that we're giant or anything. But I wish the Force to be with you in your journeys. What is going on my phone? Aha! Messages. I'm getting shot at. What am I getting shot at? Oh, hello, Skiff. I'm supposed to destroy 10 of these. So maybe this can be number 2. You can get like 3 of these here. Killing 10 skiffs in your first go is possible. I've done it before, but you have to kill every skiff. Yeah, you got sucked into the madness. What prompted you to get started? We started our channel just because we wanted a Star Wars community. You've only been using Twitter since January. Oh yeah, Twitter's a thing, man. And like, I love it. I thought I would hate Twitter. Sorry, I'm literally waiting around for this 3rd skiff to spawn. I know this is super exciting. I thought I would hate Twitter, but it's grown on me more than I thought it would. The trick with Twitter is there's like little subgroups of people that, anyway, yeah, it's an interesting thing. I would highly recommend. A lot of the Raylos are super fun. They just post really funny memes. Even if you're not a Raylo, I'm not necessarily a Raylo, but I like them. I like them as people. More necessarily than I'm super attached to the theory. Let me see this. You are fairly new to being a Star Wars fan. I was around when you were a kid and saw the movies, never hooked me. You know, that happened with a lot of people. I've talked with a lot of people who, the sequel trilogy is what drew them in, and I think that's amazing. I wasn't super into it when I was little, but I liked it when I was little. But I got into the Star Wars around the prequels, and I really obsessed with when Revenge of the Sith came out. I was like 14, I think. Oh, I want to destroy the skiff, not the people on the skiff. Screw health. I need objectives. Those are more important than health. There we go. Plus, this is invincibility, if I remember correctly. It is. Okay, let me do some fighting here, and then I'll go back to chat. Die, Rodian! Okay, there we go. 3 skiffs. 4? I do not remember there being 4 skiffs here, but that just makes it easier for me to find all these later. Suppose I could be wrong. I haven't played this in a long time. You're one of the rare people that is glad Disney said the EU doesn't count because it was very over. Yeah, you know, and that's fair. I still am super into Legends. I was briefly upset when they started over. And I got over it pretty fast. But I was briefly upset because everyone kept talking about how Disney was taking over and Disney was doing it and Disney did. And then I realized that Kathleen Kennedy still had a job, and she was still running it, and that Disney just owns it in the same way they own the Marvel universe, or film universe anyway. And at that point, I was fine. I was on board. It was just, you know, the internet not explaining things well. When does that ever happen? So now I'm really happy with it. I think starting over from scratch was the best way to do it if they were going to make new movies. So it just kind of is what it is. And like, I still love Legends, but all my books are there. They didn't go anywhere. I can read them anytime I want. And it was definitely overwhelming for new fans to know where to start. And like, every fan had some sort of crazy opinion. Like, if you asked 5 different people, you would get 6 different explanations on where you should start. And I totally get that. Whoa, jumping into the goo. Sorry, I'm just looking for holocrons. You get the EU was a lot of stuff. We didn't get it. Yeah, exactly. For sure. And you know, that's probably going to happen with new canon. At some point with new canon, there's just going to be so much of it. It's about knowing where to start into it. But I don't, you know, for at least right now, it's still pretty manageable. So how can you catch up on Canon gradually as it gets released? So you plan to make your two... Okay, so that's a great question. What I would say is right now, with new Canon, there's very little that you necessarily need to read before you've read other things. So what I would suggest is just start now. You know, Queen Shadow is coming out at the top of March. Master and Apprentice is coming out after that. Just read those. Like, you don't necessarily need to have read any of the other books to get into those. And then as you have time in between stuff as it gets released, read other stuff that's already been out. Comics are a little bit tougher, but I always read comics in trade anyway. I never read them as they come out because it's cheaper that way. I need the grippy thing. I don't know. Hey, Benz, what's going on? Good to see you. You never really got into the EU at the Clone Wars, refused to watch the show. Oh, yeah. The Republic, I liked a lot of the Dark Horse comics, to be honest. Clone Wars is really good, though. I can understand the trepidation, but now at least you can kind of, even though I think in Legends Canon, why can't I find the grippy thing for this platform? Screw it. It's fine. I'll just run through the muck. Who cares? Come on, let me on. I'm almost dead. It was not the best thing I could have done, but it wasn't letting me grab the platform. Later, finished show, you understand the haters, but not agree. Yeah, the show was really good. And, like, I understand when, like, you've read something and you've invested your time and you love it a lot and you're worried it's going to get erased or new fans aren't going to appreciate this thing you love. But there's also a lot to enjoy. Ooh, another skiff. There was more than 3 here. I must be misremembering how many skiffs that come through here. Okay, I gotta try to not die because I'm close to death here. Kill the skiff. And I'll get health juju from these guys. He was floating there for a little bit. There we go. Get rid of him. Gosh, we're chatty today, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have to pause here. But I've read a lot of the John Ostrander stuff. I really liked their stuff. Plan to cover all canon content and put it in a playlist. Exactly. Later, yeah, you read them as trades. Don't like waiting an entire month. Exactly. That's a big thing with me with comics too. And like, I try my best to be on the up and up with comics when I read them. And because of that, they just get expensive to buy one at a time too. At least the way Marvel does their stuff. It's cheaper to buy and trade. You just gonna stand there? I mean, sure. Alright, we leveled up. We can get some juju going. Oh, but yeah, that would be my recommendation if you want to start covering stuff. What's gonna help your channel the most is to cover new stuff. I don't know if you've been watching Resistance, but covering Resistance has been really good for our channel, and has really helped us a lot. And so even if you haven't been covering Resistance up until this point, like don't be afraid to just dive in, if that's something you're interested in. What is this one? Oh, this one. Yes, I do want this one. Go for that. And just start covering the new stuff as it comes out, and then like I said, you can catch up on everything else. Like, Aftermath is an amazing book trilogy. Bloodline is probably the most, like, important book, frankly, of what's been released already. I'll let Juno here talk. Okay. But they're also not going anywhere. Like, now that they're out and they've been out, you know, they'll keep until whenever you get around to it. So I would say jump on the new stuff as it comes out. Especially because so much of the new stuff is all centered around Phantom Menace anyway. You really don't need to know about books that happen before the Phantom Menace, or after the Phantom Menace to get into those. Whee! Alright, so when I play, I try really hard not to kill Jawas, because I love Jawas and I don't want to kill them. I could have sworn there was another holocron around here, but if there was, I'm just not going to find it. Unfortunately, it's really hard to just not kill any Jawas, because they do actively try to kill you. But it's always my goal to not kill Jawas. I mean, look how cute they are. Look at that little guy. He's adorable. Who could kill that guy? I certainly can't. This area is really annoying, though. I mean, the fun kind of annoying, but still really annoying. Whee! Whoosh. Ow. Frick. Hit me with this stupid blowtorch. Look, Jawas, I want to defend you. We don't have to fight. We can be friends. Okay. And getting shot at is fun. Everyone loves getting shot at. Come on, let's fight. Yeah! Deflect this right back in your face. Ah! Whoops, or I could just fall a lot. That's also an option. Whee! Right now, you are making a lot of content in advance. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, well, it's good that you're at least getting a backlog started. You're waiting on 3D models from... Oh, okay. Well, that's good, too. When you start right off the bat with that kind of thing, it shows people that you are... you're serious about getting started, and that can kind of help fight the low sub count bias. Because there's kind of like this kind of group mentality about subs, where, like, if people see you have a lot, they're slightly more likely to sub. Unfortunately, that's just how people's brains work. I always tell people the first 100 subscribers is the hardest. Because that's the one where you have to, like, prove who you are, and you don't get, like, the fancy URL to advertise yourself with, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. I need to get there, and I'm pretty sure there's at least... Well, no, that doesn't appear like you can get any higher. I could have sworn there's 2 holocrons in here, though. Look, Jawas, you need to stop trying to kill me, because I'm not trying to kill you. Okay. So for those of you not familiar with The Force Awakens, The Force Unleashed, sorry. For those of you not familiar with The Force Unleashed, which is this game, we are playing as Darth Vader's secret apprentice. So this is in Legends Canon. And in Legends Canon, Darth Vader had this guy, whose code name is Starkiller. And Starkiller was Vader's way of, like, assassinating Jedi with the ultimate goal of testing him so that he could move against the Emperor with Starkiller. Of course, this is before Darth Vader knows of his son Luke. So this game is pre A New Hope. Okay, I need to go this way. I am Sam Witwer. You are correct. It's a good thing making... Yep, and making friends on Twitter is the best way to go. Bobcat and the Negotiator. Oh my gosh. Hello, friends. Hello, Bobcat. Why would someone hold a lightsaber like that? Because it's cool, Bobcat. Because it's cool. And then he flips it around in the front, and then he falls because he got really excited and he wasn't paying attention. That's why. And hello, Negotiator. How are you doing today? Ow. Stupid Jawas, I am not trying to hurt you. Stop throwing things at me. I mean, to be fair, Ahsoka Tano does the same thing. She uses the reverse grip. Okay. I was really close to figuring out where I needed to go, and then I got excited. And Sombra's here! Hello! My gosh. So many good friends in chat. That makes me so happy, guys. I am so happy we can spend Friday together. Old friends, new friends, so many friends. Maybe Jawas are I would, you know, that's funny you say that, because the concept art for Jawas had them as rodents, and a lot of different materials have insinuated that they could be rodents, and porgs are basically rodent birds. So you might be onto something, I'm just saying. And I would feel then so justified in my undying love for Jawas if it turned out they were just porgs and hoods. Come on, I'm trying to get this stupid thing. There we go. Now what I can't remember... Dang it, I fell all the way down. I'm going to be really boring, and I'm going to go around this room for a little bit, because I really could have sworn there were two in here. Also, we're delaying because Andy wants to watch the stream, and he can't because he's at work. So we're gonna go real slow so we can have a really nice long stream for Andy. I really could have sworn there were two in here. But I also could have sworn there were two in the last area, and there wasn't. So I could be making everything up. I thought there was one way up there somewhere. Like, higher than we already were. Also, fun fact, the stream title is the only Karate Kid reference I could make. Not that I really needed to make a Karate Kid one. Other fun facts include... Oh, so this is the planet of Raxus Prime. I don't know where I was jumping, but I was jumping there. This is the planet of Raxus Prime. Raxus Prime is one of my all-time favorite Legends planets, which is just it's just a giant trash planet, and it's so cool. But the planet of Raxus is currently in Canon. The mother of Lux Bontiri, or however you would say their last name, she was senator. Was she senator from Raxus, or did they just meet on Raxus? Anyway, Padme went to see her on the planet of Raxus, not to be confused with Raxus Prime. So at least the Raxus system is back in canon. I don't know if this particular planet is, though. Omar might know. I'm gonna out you on my stream. Was there a name of when he had the spider leg? Oh, that is a fantastic question. Was that Raxus? I feel like I would... Okay, we're gonna look this up. I should know the name of that planet, and I don't. We're going to solve this mystery right now. Darth Maul. No, don't autofill anything. Okay, there we go. Maul. Oh, okay. His article is just Maul. I mean, fine then. Scrolling. I don't know who that is. Okay. Still a Sith. Outer Rim in exile. The junk fields of Lotho Minor. So not Raxus Prime, but a cool place nonetheless. Because I do like trash planets. Okay. That mystery being solved. How did I get up to where I was before? Here. Here. There we go. Could have sworn. And watch, I'm going to do all of this, and there's not going to be anything else in here. I really like this area because it's slanted, and it honestly is very disorienting to play, but in a good way. Like, I like that it's disorienting. Okay, yep, I don't think there's anything else up there. We tried. I don't think there's any other crons in here. I mean, there's like a glow over there, but I don't think it's a cron glow. I think it's just lighting. We'll check, but I'm pretty sure it's just lighting. Can I not crouch? Okay. Yep, nope, it's just generic lighting, that's all. We'll wait until there's a hole in the ceiling. Dang it. I'm really good at this game. There we go. Just need to get there. Don't need to go all the way up to where I was before. Okay. We can move on with our lives now. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Oh, did that hurt? I'm sorry. Aha! Actually, I really hate these Rhodians. They're very annoying. They throw things at you. It's ridiculous. Okay. Whee! Now, I could have sworn... I'm gonna say I could have sworn there was something here a lot during this game. I used to play this all the time, and I remember where there's a lot of stuff. But at the same time, it's been so long that I just kind of generically remember things. So, like, I remember there's something hidden in a wall somewhere. I've always wanted to play Yoda stories. I never actually did, and that hurts me a little bit on the inside. Okay. The goal is to not kill any Jawas, but it almost never happens. Whee! Alright, let's go. Die, Rhodian. The Rhodians with, like, the weird arms can throw things at you. They don't really have force powers, but they have a thing that emulates force powers, and it's really annoying. Oh, he's dead. Okay, never mind. I'm wasting time on a dead guy. Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there, but hitting you all the same was a good thing. Oh, you have a shield. Yeah, he's got, like, this weird crab hand. Oh, no, Jawa! It's okay. He's still alive. He didn't die. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's up with EA and why it's taking them so long to get us more Star Wars games. Like, we're gonna get Fallen Order or whatever here soon, but it's like, come on, guys. Ow, stupid Jawas. I want to go back up. Can I not? Jawas, you need to not do that. See, this is what I mean. I try not to kill the Jawas, but they don't make it easy. I'm literally gonna die by Jawas just throwing grenades at me. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, DICE or Respawn or all of these other places that are making these games, like, I trust them to the extent that you can, but holocron hunting takes so long. But at the same time, I'm 90% sure we've missed something. That's okay. I cannot keep staying here. If we miss some, I might replay the level at the end of the stream. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like they really amped up having that story campaign, and the novel Inferno Squad by Christy Golden is fantastic. But then they just didn't make the campaign long enough. That's all. No one likes it when they rain acid on you. So this level is really fun because you can find a bunch of cool stuff buried in the trash. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially when you consider, like, last year there was God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, I feel there was another big. Oh, Spider-Man. That was the other big one. There were so many highly successful single-player games.
Juno, I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
I mean, like, obviously battle royales and stuff are really popular. Like, I'm not denying that, but they're not the only thing that's popular. Gotcha, Skiff. Now, if you're going for that Skiff bonus, oh look, see, there's a Geonosian fighter right there. You can get it over, like, cumulatively. So, like, if you play this again and come back to this area again, it will remember how many you killed your last time playing through. So it's not hard to ultimately get that objective. But that's why I try to get the objective the first time I play, because it's actually a challenge. You think Star Wars fans would love... Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. I don't know if you're familiar with Knights of the Old Republic. like the two single player games, but those games were amazing, and people would lose their minds if they got one of those again. That's a good point too, Bobcat. It's just a lot of people like, ow, stupid droids. You're not supposed to be able to see me. I'm up here like cheesing this objective right now. Enemies, like don't shoot me. Yeah, and I mean that's the thing. And there's nothing wrong with cloning a really popular game like that too, as long as you can make your own thing. Okay, 9 out of 10 skiffs destroyed. Oh, frick. Okay, I gotta keep moving. I think there's an area later where I can kill a few more skiffs. Okay, let's get this Sith Kron and then fight some droids. Heck yeah, unlimited energy. These droids suck so much to fight. They can, like, move through the ground somehow. It's very frustrating. And you basically just have to button mash and destroy them all. Because they're the literal worst. I mean, they're fun to fight, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not, like, really complaining. I'm just saying, you have to really pay attention when they're around. Because they can gang up on you so easy, and you don't even see them coming. Hey, Django, what's up? Welcome to my site compatriot. Hey! Oh, you're from John's stream. Welcome. Thank you for dropping by, Ray Sunshine. Oh, Rhea! Okay, yeah. How's it going? Good to see you. We're just here fighting some, like, trash droids. How are you today? See what I mean? They can gang up on you so easy. It gets easier if you, like, replay the game and you come here with, like, powers from later in the game. But that's okay. Die! Ow. Got rocketed from behind, dang it. Go over there. Merge through the floor on me, will ya? See how that goes for you. Post-work pizza is the best kind of pizza, first of all. So I applaud you for reaching that point in your life where you can have post-work pizza. Ow, dang it. I did that to myself. And I'm glad you can make a stream. I stream at kind of odd times of day that are either highly convenient for people or not at all convenient for people. And it's kind of one or the other. Boom! Oh, this is... Oh my gosh! I keep, like, going up in the air to do this leaping slam and then bumping into explosive things. That's not what I meant to do. I mean, yeah, I guess I could grab that junk in the sky game. That's technically fine. Okay, I think it's just this guy that's left. I clearly don't have the other thing I needed there. There we go. Okay. Woo! Free pizza is also good pizza. I cannot deny the value of free pizza. Okay. 100% for sure there's a holocron in here. See? Holocron. Haha! Compressed! Oh, heck yeah. Okay, let's change that up real quick. Do, 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 do. Compressed. The compressed Saber crystals are some of my favorite. So in the game you can get regular lightsaber crystals that just look like regular lightsabers. Compressed looks like this, and it's wavy like that. And then there's also unstable, which has this cool erratic pattern around it, which I really like. If you get the Domino's app, you can take a pick of any pizza at all and earn points towards pizza. That's pretty amazing. Technically, this is free since your mom paid for it. Well, there you go. Then it is free post-work pizza, which is truly the most superior of all pizzas. All right. We're just gonna raise this up. We're gonna raise up the random glowing blue junk. Nothing like random glowing blue junk. Just keep doing it. There we go. Get up here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Used to eat pizza for years, and then the doctor did like, oh, you're allergic to dairy and wheat. Oh my gosh. That is two things that are in so many foods. Although, to be fair, I can't eat dairy now either, so I feel you. Dang it. Nope. I want you to catch that thing. Well, no, that's not true. I can do most dairy, or, I just can't do milk or ice cream. It's really random. Dang it. I think I'm doing this wrong. I can do cheese and butter still, but, like, milk and ice cream. It's weird. Right? Yeah. That's so many things. Okay, when this thing comes by, we're gonna zap it with some lightning. And it's gonna be great. Okay, or it could fly. Screw this. Sorry. Trying to... The game wants me to do a very specific thing with this that I don't want to do. Because it's cumbersome. Come on, come here. Come over here where junk won't hit you. We're gonna line you up or blow myself up. Dang it. Maybe I can do anything. Maybe it doesn't need to be. Or that works. Let's do this. It very specifically wants me to zap one of those engine things. Here. I almost made it before I blew myself up. Nope. Let's put you right there. Nope, still didn't work. This is getting frustrating. I don't remember this being this difficult. There we go. It registered with the game. That's all that matters. Move structure out of way. Yeah. It's just every time I tried to move it, it blew up. Alright, let's have some fun. Rickroll in this room. Lightning grenade! One of my favorite things to do in this game. Wow, you have good armor. You fight off crush damage really easy. Okay. Saved. Tunnel. Whee! Ow. The Force. Force droids. Everyone's favorite. Just trying to do something cool, but you wouldn't let me, stupid droid. Hold on. I see you guys saying something, but let me deal with these things first, and then I will comment. Okay. Ooh, there's that skiff. I need to destroy that skiff. I need to destroy the skiff. Got it. Why we really want? But Django is here, Lobot. You're just confused. Feel sad for those droids. They're just yeah. I don't like killing droids in games usually, but these ones are attacking me, so it kind of gives me no choice. Boom. Should get the long way down bonus on that one. Ah! Face my lightning! Oh, wrong key. Hitting the correct key would help. Whee! And there we go. Okay. Destroy the room. I don't like when game doesn't give you a choice. I've been playing through The Witcher 3, and sometimes you only have 2 choices. Yeah, and like... You worked in a backup plan. I have that issue with games a lot, too, where... for me, it's more like the game decides your motivation for you, and that frustrates me. Or like, maybe I'm doing a thing, but I'm not doing it for the reason the game wants to pretend I'm doing it for. So like, it's like, you want to kill this guy because revenge. And I'm like, no, I don't want to kill this guy because revenge. I want to kill this guy because if I don't, he's going to come kill me later. Like, that's not really the same motivation. I'm sorry, did I hit you guys in the face with something? My bad. I accidentally threw you across the room. Like, I'm not doing this, guys. It's just spasms. Just random violent spasms. That was random spasm, that's all. Okay. How are we doing on those objectives? We got 1. We're halfway to the force points, and we've found 1/3 of the holocrons. And I'm pretty certain we've missed some. But that's okay. The world will not end. It kind of is ending. I hate missing holograms. Yeah, I'm sure that's the one and only one. That would be very much like you to only have 1. Is there anything else hidden around here? I feel like there was something hidden here. Maybe it's later. But there was something around here where, like, there's a cron hidden inside of a thing. It might not be here. Like I said, I have memories of, like, where stuff is, but I get it crossed with, like... Because so much of Raxus Prime looks alike. And then there's actually 2 levels in this game on Raxus Prime. You made a funny parody song about holocrons. You may put... You should! We've got a couple of those. They're a lot of fun. No worries, Django. I'm sure Lobot will entertain me in your absence. There is a holocron down one of these sides. No, Jawas, no! I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, dang it! But I literally cannot walk through here. Okay, not there. Ah, there it is. Holocron. Come on, let me to the holocron. Dang it. Okay, I got the holocron. That's all that matters. They're throwing things at me now. You don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay, so copyright strikes. There's a difference between getting just like a copyright hit on your video and a strike. So like a strike is something where if you just upload a clip from the movie, you might get in real trouble. We've done parody songs and gotten copyright hits. I did a tribute video where I used a real song and just put videos to it. We got a copyright hit. Almost every Star Wars stream I do, including this one, will get a copyright hit because it has Star Wars music in it. All that usually happens is YouTube says that you can't monetize that video. So if your channel gets big enough to be monetized, you won't be able to make money off of that specific video. And that maybe ads will run even though your channel isn't monetized, and that money will go to whoever owns the song. And even then, if your channel's small enough, they probably won't run ads anyway. So more than likely, especially if it's a parody song and not the real song, and especially if you put in the description that you don't own the song and like say who does, you're probably gonna be okay. And even then you get more than one strike before YouTube really gets mad at you. But like we've done parody songs and stuff. We've only ever had one video get completely blocked. And that was kind of fair that it did it, to be honest. And even then we didn't really get a strike. The video got blocked and we can't show it. We still didn't get a strike. So a strike isn't as intense as a lot of people make it out to be. Unless you're just like really blatantly stealing. Like if you tried to put up an episode of Resistance, you might get a strike. But if you like used a clip from Resistance, you're probably fine. Especially if it's in a review. And you always have a chance to refute anything that gets put on a video. But like one time we live streamed watching The Last Jedi, and the vast majority of the screen was my face and Professor Jango's face. And I didn't mean to do that, but that was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then like in a teeny tiny box we had the movie and we put a watermark over the movie. So we weren't really trying to steal the movie or like be piratey about it. It was just a way for us to do commentary. The stream was allowed to happen. The VOD from that stream got completely blocked. But even then, we didn't get in trouble. We just were not allowed to show the video. So, and that was like straight putting the movie on YouTube. That all that happened was we were told we can't have it. And like obviously it's different for everyone else. A buddy of mine was streaming Brandster, if you've come across him on Twitter, and he got a random copyright hit from stream, but it was again he was streaming something, I think, and YouTube got mad at him because he was literally just streaming a movie. You also hear that YouTube is going to demonetize a channel if people leave bad I saw something about that on Twitter. I saw a buddy of mine, Ad Chat, was tweeting about that, but I haven't seen anything about that myself. I haven't looked into it. I just saw his tweet today. That would definitely suck, because that would just be hard to control. Like, I don't feel like I should be responsible from bad language on a comment. But at the same time, toxic comments are a big problem on YouTube right now. So I feel like they kind of need to do something, because what you have is these really, really toxic channels that just kind of encourage their commenters basically to read horrible comments. And I think it's an incentive to get some of these channels, or I would assume it's incentive to get some of these channels to actually like, oh, sorry, Jawa. Did not mean to do that. Just meant to throw him. Like to actually get them to police their community is what I think is happening. But, it'll be alright, I think. With a lot of big stuff like that, they're really not even that worried about smaller channels, I don't think. If a hater wants to ruin your ad revenue, a hater will come and fill your comment with, yep. Yeah. And if it's that unregulated, that's for sure a thing. I mean, I think the smarter thing for YouTube to do is to just build in a filter that forces certain words to be like not allowed, basically. And then you have to like approve, maybe you can approve them or not, or moderate them or not on your end. And then if you like approve too many comments with bad language in them, then that can come back on you. But yeah, it's definitely putting, the way it sounds, having not looked into it myself, it sounds like it's very heavy-handed on the part of the content creator, which is not outside of YouTube's MO, to be honest. But like I said, I don't really know much about it. I just saw something about it on Twitter. I'm going to look into it in a bit. Holocron, what do we get this time? Gold lightsaber crystal, let's change it up. Whoops, wrong button. Gold. Everything is solid gold. Heck yeah. What's funny in this game is you get all these different color variants, but some of them really don't look that different. Like, gold and yellow don't look that different. It does sound very unfair to content creators. But again, like I said, I just saw a tweet about it. I haven't even read anything about it myself. And like, I feel like YouTube does this a lot, where it's like, this is our idea as YouTube that we're gonna start doing, and then people yell about it, and then they don't actually do it. I wonder if Rey and Kylo heal his Kyber crystal at some point. That would be very cool. Everything about Kylo's lightsaber in general is very interesting to me, with the design and everything. I'm curious if Rey is going to find a way to like reuse the Kyber from the Legacy Saber, or what's gonna happen, or if she's gonna find her own new one. Because I've seen mixed reports. Some people think the Kyber is split, and some people think it's the Saber that's split, but the Kyber itself isn't. And if that's the case, then she could totally just make a new lightsaber with it. I think this is an invisible wall. Yep, that's an invisible wall. Let's see if I remember. I think I'm supposed to go through there, so that I can flip a switch so I can come back and destroy that thing. Pretty sure that's how this is gonna work. Is that an energy field? Sure the heck is. Maybe she can make a double blade saber with a two. That would be cool if she did that. I'm team, I want to see her make a saber staff, like build a lightsaber into her staff. I think that would be legit. It reminded me a lot in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. There's a Jedi Master by the name of Terra Sinube, who has a cane, and he has his lightsaber inside of his cane. Bear! Bear, you streamed last night when I was asleep, and then you were streaming, and I wanted to come, but I needed to stream, and I'm just missing my bear time right now. I'm like hardcore missing my bear time, but I'm so happy you're here. I am always happy to see you. Woohoo! We're playing some Force Unleashed. It's pretty exciting. Whee! Bear, there's so many cool people in chat right now. You gotta check it out. So many friendly faces. And Django's back, so now it's even better. Alright, let's fight some Rhodians. Ow. See, this guy can like throw things at your face and it's frustrating. How does it feel when I throw your face into something? Rhodian Ripper. Whee! I just really enjoyed this a lot. Another holocron. 2 gold doubloons. Plastic. Ooh, another lightsaber crystal. Sorry, I have this thing where whenever I get a new lightsaber crystal, I have to change the color. I don't know why. It's just very important to me that I play like that. Oh, by the way, Dark Saber. You don't get it to the last level of the game, but it's legit, and I know where it is, and we're gonna get the frick out of that lightsaber when we get there. That's right. All them TFU haters, this game is where the Darksaber came from, and there's nothing you can do about it. Before what's-his-face, Jon Favreau, the Mandalorian, before he had it. I just threw the thing you were standing on. How does that make you feel? I know his name too, but the Jon Favreau Mandalorian guy. His name, Pre-Vizsla. I always thought his name was funny because it makes me think of previs, which is a thing you do in computer animation. And so I always thought his name must be a play on prevising. And I was like, that's not even a clever name, because you probably were like, what should we name this guy? I don't know. We're just looking at the pre-visualization, and then we're like, Pre-Vizsla sounds like a cool name. Guaranteed that is the name origin of Pre-Vizsla. How are we doing on objectives? It is not the Darksaber or Pre-Vizsla. Pre-Vizsla is an odd name, yeah. I just said like 5 things. I have a really short-term memory on what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, what is that, 6 left? Yeah, 6 crons left. So we're doing pretty good. Maybe I didn't miss any. Django likes to make fun of me because when I know a game, like I do this one, or like when I was playing Knights of the Old Republic last year, I was like so upset with myself if I forgot some sort of minor detail, and Django was like, I don't even remember that character's name. I'm like, well, I have a serious problem, so that's fine. My friend in high school, and you came up with a game called Doorknob because you couldn't come up with a name, and that was the first thing. There you go. You know, those are the kind of names that get catchy, though. And someone's like, do you want to play Doorknob? Yeah. Why is it called Doorknob? No one knows. When I've written stories, I've named so many characters after objects in my room. Because I had nothing better. I don't even know what I got. What did I get? Force Talon Spear. Okay. Yay for delayed YouTube playback. If that's true, we might be able to level up. Okay. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's upgrade Force Lightning then. I did really like The Last Jedi, to be honest. It's cool if people didn't, so long as it's just that they didn't, and not that they, not like a bias kind of thing, but like, we're a very pro Last Jedi channel, but we're also a very pro you can like whatever you want channel, and you can not like whatever you want. Is that a running community? There's a too where they'll come up with a little actual person's name. That's cool. It must be like a normal writing thing. Hey, this mysterious energy wall is gonna go away. Yay! Ow, frick. I mean, darn it. don't think frick's actually that bad of a word, but I try to pretend like children could be watching, though to be fair, if children are watching a rated T for teen game, that's not really my fault. Whee! It's you just standing there like a doofus. Ow. Listen, Jawa, you're making this very difficult. You agree with the point of view since you're a new Star Wars fan. Right, exactly. And that's the thing I've noticed a lot too with a lot of the fans that are predominantly sequel trilogy, is they had less of an issue because they didn't need it to be a certain way. And they especially didn't need, like, Han, Luke, and Leia to be a specific way. And, like, I'm sympathetic. I've talked about this here and there. When I first saw, like, the first time I watched The Last Jedi, I was on the fence. Like, I knew I liked it more than I didn't like it, but I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. And certain choices, like, and some of the choices that people have gone on and on and on about. I wasn't sure how I felt about them, but I found, like, after talking to fans, like Professor Django in our chat loved it the first time he saw it, and talking to him, and kind of letting it sink in, and then I saw it again, like, 2 days later. I really liked it on the second viewing. John! Welcome! I know, we're so edgy with our rated T for teen. Well, it's funny too, because, like, on my Yoda Bauer channel, I play, like, all these rated M games. I mean, they're usually just rated M for language and nothing else, but still. And then here I'm like, well, there could be 5-year-olds watching. It is Star Wars. I don't know. But yeah, like, I wasn't really sure, but, like, the second time I saw The Last Jedi, I knew what was going to happen. So I didn't have those expectations because I knew what was going to be, and I was able to just kind of, like, take it in for what it was and see it as it was. So I'm sympathetic to the people who wanted a certain thing and didn't get it, but as somebody that kind of felt that way and then thought about it and then came around, I'm also like, you know, it doesn't have to end your life if it wasn't what you wanted. First time you said, yep, exactly. I remember seeing it the first time really unsure of how I felt. Like, I walked out of the theater and I was really thinking about it. And then I saw it the second time and I lost my mind. Like, I called a friend and just spent 20 minutes talking about how I got it and, like, how much I loved it. But I needed that second viewing. And that's what bums me out, because I feel like so many people who didn't like The Last Jedi watched it once. And I really think it kind of needs that second viewing. But I don't know, but that, you know, there's some friends of mine that I have, some friends that have there's a guy with a channel called Bosk's Bounty, which, if you're into Star Wars collecting, it's a must channel to check out. Bosk's Bounty. He's not as keen on The Last Jedi, but he's also not a jerk about it. Like, doesn't mind if you do like it. It's just not his thing. But he also, you know, doesn't go on for 40 minutes of video about how he hates it, and, like, that's totally fine. Like, if it's not your jam, it's not your jam. When you dislike a movie, you go home and you think about it, can't understand people's... Right, that's the thing too! Like, I've not liked movies before. I've just gotten over it. Like, it doesn't need to be that big. But people... Oh, this part! Okay, trash golems. Let's fight the trash golem. Golem. Yes, precious. Not that kind of golem. I was really confused as a kid about the difference between golem and golem. I eventually learned the difference. Eventually. I probably should do a warning, though, before I do my golem impression in everyone's ears. I apologize. See someone if they're posted, if somebody would pay their legal fees, they would... Yeah, well, they're just talking. They would never get away with it anyway. I don't know, though. Like, being, like, physically violent over Star Wars, it's like, you're literally missing the whole point, too. If you're, like, that mad about Star Wars. It's like, I gotta wonder if you've even watched Star Wars. If you are, like, so mad about Star Wars that you would, like, go commit violence. I'm pretty sure that's not what, like, those are the same people that just really need an Obi-Wan movie, even though they never behave like Obi-Wan. Branster! Hello! How's it going, dude? So nice to see you. I saw you and Split Screen did your podcast earlier. I couldn't come by because I was at work when you guys were podcasting, but I hope it went well. There was obviously much to be talked about. Man, so many good friends dropping by. Okay. That didn't work, because it never does. And then you summoned the trash golem. Wait, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think, like, this is it. Which, it's funny that people think that's how a Jedi is supposed to act, considering when you're Starkiller, you're not playing a Jedi. Like, you're playing Darth Vader's secret apprentice. Like, he's behaving like a Sith, not like a Jedi. But, you know. Nope, did not grab the right thing. Oh, okay, don't stand still, because it's gonna do this. I'm trying to do something cooler than just standing here and shooting him with Force Lightning, but to be honest, we're probably just gonna stand here and shoot him with Force Lightning, because that's just the best way to do this. Sorry, I see things in the chat, but I've got a mini boss battle. I will read the chat in a moment. Let me fight the thing, and then I will talk. Whoops. Oh, you got the, oh, I saw that. You got to 300? Congrats, man. That's a good feeling. Anytime you get a new 100, it's like this over-the-moon great feeling. That is awesome. I'm super happy for you. And Blue's here! Oh my gosh, Blue, thank you for contributing to our art challenge on our Discord. If you join the Discord, you can also join Blue in contributing to the art challenge and have your art featured on the channel. Woo! Force points. That's all right. There's no late or early. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Right? Just like Gandalf. Stupid thing. Stop sucking my force energy from me, scrap drone. But no one ever has to be sorry for being late to a stream. I am appreciative of anybody who will spend any amount of time here. Especially since I'm just here playing a game, streaming it in a moderately watchable format. Ah, no! Not on the ground. Must fight Trash Golem. Now, the smart, like, cool... Oop, click. Crap. Dang it. Hold on. Quick time events. Click. Let's do it! Cute. Heck yeah. Click. Let's do this. Me being awesome. We've defeated the Trash Titan. How's that? Oh, well, I can revel in my glory after I fight this guy with his 1 pip of health left. Okay. Anyway, the cool thing to do when you fight this guy is to actually pick these up, charge them with lightning, and then throw them at him. It goes way better, but I didn't feel like doing it the better way. some people don't realize with this game series, and that's the thing that I try to explain to people too, because I don't agree with the people who wanted Luke to be like Starkiller, but I also don't agree with the people who just hate the game and are like, I don't like the Force Unleashed because it made the Force wrong and stuff. And I'm like, it's a game. I'm 100% with you, Branster. Like, Bradster. I always say Branster and I don't pronounce the D. I'm sorry. Brandster. I can't speak. But, I'm 100% there with you. Like, it's a game. I always say it's no different than in Knights of the Old Republic, where I can carry 30 swords and 20 things of armor and 50 mines and you know, I just have this unlimited inventory. Yeah, Django and I are on the same point. Yeah. Like, but if for some reason with Starkiller, like, it's got to be this statement. And it upsets me. Or like, when I play as Kyle Katarn in one of the Jedi Outcast games, and I'm carrying like a rocket launcher and like 2 sniper rifles and a blaster and a lightsaber, and it's just like, guys, video game mechanics are completely different. And it's silly to think that the game's like actual Star Wars would be like that. It's also silly to be mad at a game for being fun. I need to be up there. Baby Nate! Welcome! Glad to see you. Alright, how's your family? Are you guys getting over the plague? No, I know, Django, but like we stole that from, you know, we've had that same conversation. Do I prefer Rebels story or The Force Unleashed? Oh, for how the rebellion started? That's a good question. I think to an extent I prefer Rebels only because I think that it's less rushed, right? Like, Rebels tells the story over 4 seasons, and they can really get into it, where The Force Unleashed is this one game. So I think the story in The Force Unleashed is very compelling, but suffers from being shorter, where Rebels is stronger because they could really build the tension over time. That said, I would say to anybody who likes the story of The Force Unleashed and wish it could be a little bit stronger, read the novelization of the game. I'm planning on rereading the novelization when I've replayed the game. And it's really good. It alternates chapters. Every other chapter is from either Starkiller or Juno's perspective. And it really adds to Juno's character because you get to know her a lot better. She's not just the random pilot in some cutscenes. You guys are sort of better. Well, I hope you're fully better soon. To be fair, Legends has very many stories on how the rebellion started. I know you think Rebels had a lot more death. Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, I can think one thing did it better. That doesn't mean I have to not like the other thing. I get really sick of false binaries in fandom. Like, you must either love The Last Jedi or hate it. You can't think that there are good parts and bad parts of it. Or you must be angry that Legends canon is erased, or you must love only the new canon and Legends canon is terrible. And there's just no room for nuance. There's no room for, like, what about me? I read Legends and canon all of the time. I love both of them. Stop hitting me in the face, stupid droid. I'm trying to use the Force on you. There we go. There's just, everything is false binaries now. Come on. I hit the button. This is taking me back to playing... oh, and I'm probably gonna die. Because the controls are... I know every gamer blames the controls, but it really is the controls. I promise. It's not me. Okay, what do we got going on here? Kind of felt like for a while it would seem Canon was Ramkota. Oh, well, especially with the blindness thing, and Ezra was going to turn to the dark side. I mean, that wasn't a strange theory to have, for sure. See, this is why I watch you. You did not realize there was a novel. Yes, there is a novelization of The Force Unleashed, and there's a novelization of The Force Unleashed 2. I never played The Force Unleashed 2, because I'm on a Mac, and Force Unleashed 2 never got ported to Mac, so I never got to play 2. But the novel was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the first book, but I think it's because the story of the second game wasn't as good as the story of the first game. But they're both solid. They're written by Sean Williams, and Sean is spelled S-E-A-N. And they're really good. I highly recommend them. I thought the same at first. Only Sith deals in absolutes. Exactly. Yes, when it comes to Last Jedi, you're one that... Yeah, and that's totally fine. It's completely legitimate to like parts of it and not like other parts. So much talking. I think once in an interview, Daisy Ridley said Ryan made a movie which wasn't good, but right. I mean, yeah, and I think there's something to that. You're really not missing. That's what I've heard when I tell people I never played the second game. I feel like canon so far, but definitely needs to be expanded upon. Yes, I agree with that. I'm hoping beginning this year with I missed from the... Well, yeah, I mean, Old Republic's your gig. Love Star Wars also. Yeah, and that's totally legitimate. Okay, sorry, I was trying to read the comments. I can't do platform jumping and read comments, I'm sorry. So I fully believe that once we get on the other side of episode 9, we will get more content. I think they've been hiding, or not hiding, but I think they haven't been wanting to release a lot of stuff, obviously, so they could keep the door open for what they wanted to do with 9. And, I mean, Ryan still has to fully decide what his trilogy is going to be about. Benioff and Wise have to decide what they want to do for a show, or for their film series, and then there's all these TV series that might be coming. And I think, to an extent, the slowness of canon is good, because it's going to keep canon more cohesive, because... they can actually take time to plan it out. And one of Legend's biggest faults was they were just pumping stuff out so fast for a while before there was really a good story group equivalent that they had at the time, that it just didn't work. But I think I really hope we get more Old Republic stuff soon. I think the reason why they haven't done that is because they're still making money off of the Old Republic. So even though the Old Republic's Legends, they don't really want to, like, overwrite it, because they don't want to overwrite a thing that's making them money. When do you think they'll release info? Soon! Not soon enough. Holy crap. Yeah, Celebration, I'm pretty sure, will be the first trailer. The first trailer for The Last Jedi was Celebration. I'm really surprised they haven't released a title. A lot of people think we won't get a title till Celebration. That doesn't make sense to me, because then... you literally can't do any branding or advertising at Celebration until the episode 9 panel. And if the episode 9 panel isn't till like Saturday, which is their flagship day, that's 2.5 days of a Star Wars convention that's supposed to launch episode 9 where you're like not saying the title. And that's just silly to me. I don't know when we're getting a title. Your cousin thinks the original trilogy isn't over. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll get back to you in a second. So, if you guys have played this, you probably know there's a holocron hidden back here, but you might not. So, fun fact, there's a holocron hidden back here. So, I think that... I personally would think it would be great if we're in theaters watching episode 9, and then suddenly the credits roll, and we're all like, what? It can't be over. And then it's like, everyone will return in episode 10. It's like, surprise, it's not really a trilogy. It was going to be 4 movies and we're going to end on 10. Like, I don't know. There's the troll in me would think that's great. Thought episode 9 was Galaxy's Edge. Funny story. So I have a fake theory that the more I think about it, the more I think it might be real. But I think, oh crap. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think that it would be really funny if they named episode 9 Galaxy's Edge. Or specifically... Galaxy's Edge, now open. I hope they want to keep all the. I just hope they want to keep all the information, like the title is secret until the teaser. That would be really cool. Again, I think that would be hard because I think they're gonna premiere the teaser. Do I have to fight all these guys again? Because I'm gonna be really mad if I do. I think they're. Yep, I do. Well, great. I hope this was fun to watch the first time because we're gonna do it all over again. Well, at least I leveled up. I think on the one hand it would be fun to do it the way Endgame did it and not know the title until the teaser. But at the same time, again, what are they going to do at Celebration? Until, you know, the title gets released. You're going to nap before you drive it? I shall enjoy myself. Enjoy your driving around later, Django. I hope you have a good day. And thank you for hanging out. What do we got here? I mean, people were angry because of the lack of the news for Solo. We don't understand that. Well, and I was angry with Solo and us not getting anything until the Super Bowl. But, that was ridiculous because the Super Bowl was February. And, the movie came out in May. I mean, really, Solo got sacrificed. Ah, dang it. Solo got sacrificed on the altar of Infinity War, and I know that. And I think that was a mistake, but that's what they did. We do still have The Mandalorian this year. I cannot get Disney Plus fast enough. What's annoying, though, is the UK, I don't think, is getting Disney Plus until a year later. And so you say there's more hype surrounding 9 than Endgame right now. I'd go as far... I would agree with you to an extent. I think... part of it, my Twitter timeline's biased because I follow more Star Wars obsessed people than MCU obsessed people, and I think that's going to be part of it. You know, if you follow mostly Star Wars accounts, obviously they're all going to be more excited for 9 than even Endgame. But I think the Endgame hype is going to get real big here when we get on after Captain Marvel gets released, just because it's sooner. I think people are going to get more excited for Endgame for a while. I'm going to be focusing on Endgame just to keep myself sane waiting for Episode 9. And then I'll be insane because I'll be weeping and crying over what happens in Endgame, I'm sure. But I think you're right to a point, but I think that some of that is just timeline bias because of the type of folk. I don't know, maybe you follow more Marvel people than I do, and that's not actually how it is. That's distinctly possible. No, don't grip that thing. Grip whatever. This is getting a little frustrating. Because this wasn't fun enough the first time. No, what? Game. I'm hitting keys. Game. Getting really mad right now. But I mean, Endgame and 9 are definitely the top 2. Whichever one is tops. I'm curious. I don't really care, but I'm curious if Endgame or Episode 9 will make more. If I had to put my money on it, Endgame will make more than Episode 9. But I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure that if I had to guess, I would say that Episode 9 will make less than Episode 7, but more than Episode 8. And I base that off of, if you look at the original trilogy, A New Hope made the most, and Empire Strikes Back made the least. And if you look at the prequel trilogy, Phantom Menace made the most, and Attack of the Clones made the least. So it's usually Part 1, Part 3, Part 2 for box office, and I think that'll happen. What do I reckon the Game of Thrones showrunner that I reckon that they don't even know yet. to be honest. I think they've been, or maybe they know now, but not when they got hired. I think they probably literally just got hired so that they didn't go do something else after Game of Thrones, and that they would work on Star Wars next. I know a lot of people want them to do the Old Republic in it for their stuff. A lot of people wanted Rian Johnson. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause on talking here, guys, just for a second, because I want to get that holocron and I want to not die again, because this game only saves on checkpoints, and I don't want to have to. Never mind. Well, I hope you guys like. You know, I did say we were going to drag this out so Andy could make it back to the stream, so that's just what we're doing. You think in-game just because they had more effort in that? Well, they certainly have been advertising it more at this point. What's funny about the in-game title and how it didn't get released until... Thanks, Blue. Press F to pay respects, right? What's funny about the in-game title release is the title in-game got leaked months ago, and then everyone figured out it would be in-game because, like, in-game is said in every other Marvel movie, and everyone was like, guys, we know the title's in-game. And then Marvel was like, no, the title didn't get leaked, the title's not in-game. And then the trailer came out and it was totally in-game, and I was like, really, Marvel? Like, really? Like, I get that you wanted to do this trailer reveal, but, like, come on. You legit lied and said that, no, we didn't figure the title out? Okay. Fine. Whatever. So I remember watching the in-game trailer and making a big deal out of, like, I didn't want to know the title, I wanted to watch the trailer, I didn't want it spoiled for me, and then I was like, never mind. I already knew the title. I was kind of let down. Do I think Disney/Lucasfilm are sort of scared regarding Episode 9 after the... I don't know that I would describe it as scared. Hold on. Let me focus on my platform jumping, and then I will get back to that question. Here. The problem is when you're on this thing, you can't run very well. There we go. Okay. Now we're here. If I just run over here, is there like a checkpoint I can get so we don't have to keep doing this? I think there's a checkpoint over here. Yep, okay, we got a checkpoint. So if I fall again, we'll spawn here and not back at that fight. Okay, so scared regarding news. I think scared is a strong word. I think a lot of the Solo backlash, like, I don't know that what happened with Solo was as much the fault of The Last Jedi that a lot of people want to think it is. I honestly think a lot of Solo was that it wasn't advertised for some strange... Dang it. At least we don't have to go all the way back. And for some strange reason, they decided not to advertise the movie. Like, there were so many people I would see IRL, and I was like, you know, are you going to see Solo? Are you interested? Like, I thought it was really good. And their response was almost always, oh, it's out? I didn't know it was out. And so that's where the lack of Episode 9 news is actually making me really nervous. The titles, I have a bad feeling about this. That's funny. The Rise of Darth Jar Jar. I mean, now that Snoke's gone, he could be revealed to be the real villain. So that's the thing with Solo, is I think so many people had gotten used to December Star Wars releases and they just didn't advertise the movie. Disney and Lucasfilm would be foolish to be unaware of the fan divide. That said, hold on, let me get this. There we go, Sith robe. Heck yeah. It would be foolish to be unaware of the fan divide, but I also don't think they're as worried about it. See, okay, let's go ahead and put this Sith robe Fun fact, I've been changing lightsabers and leveling up force powers and stuff pretty much as they've been happening as I play. But if you change your costume, it takes you back to the last time it saved. By the way, there's a lot of really cool things here that we could play as. We could play as Qui-Gon Jinn. I don't tend to play in the different skins as much. I like to play through the costumes. We could play as Jango Fett. If Jango comes back, we'll play as Jango Fett. Darth Sion from KOTOR, Imperial Commando. There's a lot of really cool things you can play as. But I want the Sith robe. So. But yeah, sorry. I keep repeating myself. I'm getting distracted by the game. They would be foolish to not be aware of the fan divide. But I also think that it's not going to factor in that much. And I kind of wonder how fan discourse is going to change after we get Celebration. So remember, you know, we didn't have a Celebration last year before Solo. Because it would have been in April and the movie was coming out in May. And so I think it'll be different because we'll actually have this big event happen before the movie comes out, and that'll give fans a chance to kind of like come back together and show what happens there. How are we doing on objectives right now? But I think there's also something to I think right now a lot of the infighting has gone on because there just hasn't been content. And like even Solo, which was really fun, wasn't like sequel trilogy content, and we're fighting over the sequel trilogy, right? Okay, this is a point of no return, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I go down there. I don't think I am, but I just want to check. And I think once we know a little bit more, you know, we can stop fighting about Reylo and all this other stuff if we had some idea of where things are going. We still don't know the future of the stand. We don't, because all they said is that they've slowed down. They haven't said that they're for sure stopping them. They have said that they don't have interest in making the anthology films for Disney+. If they make a film, they want to make a theatrical release film, but I don't know how long that will stay that way. I am going to Celebration. Django, unfortunately, cannot join me, but I will be going to Celebration. It is my first convention ever, and I'm pretty excited. Let's fight a trash golem, whatever. Time for a mini-boss fight. But I'm very excited to go to Celebration and get to meet some people. BB Nate, in the chat, I think I'll get to meet. If they ever recover from the plague, that is. Do I believe in Reylo? I think that Reylo is the direction things are going in right now, or at least that's the direction we're supposed to think. I am a Bendemptionist more than I am a Reylo, but I'm definitely not anti-Reylo either. Like, I think for me, I'm just not sure they're gonna end up for sure together, because my big fear is that they will redeem Ben Solo, but they'll redeem Ben Solo by killing him. And if he's dead, that's gonna make Reylo kind of difficult. So that's kind of where I'm coming at from things. But I do think it's possible. But I'm a massive Kylo Ren fan, and I'm a really big Rey fan, so I'm super cool with them getting together, because that's like two of my favorite characters. Me and Splitter are definitely gonna go if it comes back to the UK. That would be awesome for sure. It should go back to Europe at least. I don't know about the UK, maybe, because London was where the last one was. But they used to do international celebration every other year. You have tickets too, but you're not familiar with Chicago and didn't get... Oh. Hotel... No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. You still might be able to grab some. Or ask around on Twitter if people might like not need them. You might be able to do like an Airbnb. I bet if you looked, you would still be able to find something, but it is going to be trickier at this point. But I would say don't give up hope. Are you a ways away from Chicago? Like, you don't have to say where you live at all if you don't want to. But, like, is it a plane flight to Chicago? Is it a long drive to Chicago? Is it a brisk walk to Chicago? Django! Lobot's lying. I would never say that. Cestus Deception is a terrible book, and don't read it. Unless you want to read it for fun and giggles. Oh my gosh, Django's such a troll. Okay. 3 more crons. You're gonna read it? I mean, it's something. With all the guests announced so far, I really think we'll get a surprise announcement. Yeah, for sure. My gut is that we're gonna get a Resistance panel on Sunday, because they haven't announced a Resistance panel, but if you look at the Resistance voice actors that are gonna be there, they're like all there Sunday, or I didn't mean to throw it. They're all there Sunday or Monday. And Monday is the episode 1 panel. So I think that Sunday we'll get a Resistance panel. I just think it's too convenient that that's the day they're all there. Okay, so I think that we missed 1 holocron. Because this is the last area. That thing takes us to Kasdan Paratus. So I think we missed 1 holocron somewhere, which honestly isn't too bad. All things considered. Whee! But we'll look around this area a little bit more. There might be one hidden in here. Let's go to Lightsaber really quick and check out what that saber was I just got. Man, have we really been streaming an hour and 40 minutes? It doesn't even feel that way. That's crazy. Okay. So right now, lightsaber attacks do extra damage versus lightsaber attacks have a chance to deal extra electrical damage. Okay. So chance for extra electrical damage versus they do deal extra damage. I think I'll keep the Rubat for now. Even though Frankfurt isn't bad. What I like about that, though, this is a really cool inside thing, and this shows you less how much I know about Force Unleashed and more how obsessed I am with Knights of the Old Republic. So this Furkrin, or however you would pronounce it, crystal that has a chance to deal extra electrical damage. If you get that lightsaber crystal in Knights of the Old Republic, it does extra damage versus droids, which would imply electrical damage. So that's a cool thing. You're gonna head out. You need to get back to making videos, and After Effects was good. It was good talking to you, bud. Thank you for dropping by. It was great chatting. I wish you luck with After Effects, and hope to talk to you soon. Good luck getting your channel off the ground. We just need more Sam Witwer. We always need more Sam Witwer, to be honest. See you around. For reals. Okay, yeah. I don't see another cron here, so we missed 1. On the one hand, I'm really proud of myself for finding all but 1 while streaming and chatting. On the other hand, I'm really mad because it was 1. It was just 1. It was 1. And I'm pretty sure I know where I missed it, too. It was one of the times we were fighting the Jawas and I just ran through really fast. I might, when we're done with the boss, speed run the beginning of the level and try to find the missing cron. Because I'm trying to keep the stream set up like by level. So after we beat, I won't.
Kasdan Paratus at last.
Don't worry, masters. I'll defend you from this Sith trash.
Speaking of trash, oh, hold on.
Kasdan Paratus at last.
This game has a weird thing going where it's been playing every cutscene twice.
Don't worry, masters. I'll defend
I
you
know I
from
found the
this
key that
Sith
skips.
trash.
Is it space? Yep. Nope.
Cast Imperatus at last.
Oh my gosh. It's just gonna be this on loop. Hold on.
Don't worry, masters. I'll
Can you make it
defend
go
you
away?
from this Sith trash.
Is this just gonna play forever? There we go. I skipped it. I found the skip cutscene button. That was fun. What do we got, Lobot? If a citizen is distressed by the events that have transpired. My gosh, Django! Professor Django spends too much time playing with stream bots just to annoy me. I'm just gonna say it. that line there is the opening sentence from a Legends novel, and it's just an absurd book. Okay. I probably love his mall the most, especially when I love his mall. There's a special place in my heart for Darkside Sun, but I love his mall. It would help if I hit keys that were correct. Okay, what were we talking about? I don't even remember. I was going on about something, but if it was important, just oh, yeah. It's what we're reading right now for the New Jedi Order. So it's the 4th book in the New Jedi Order series. It's called frickin' Cast Imperatus, Get Out of My Face. No, it's called, oh man, I'm getting my butt kicked right now. This is not good, guys. Block for once in your frickin' life. Sorry, okay. It's called Agents of Chaos, Hero's Trial. And honestly, the book is really good. It's just the opening sentence is ridiculous. I'm almost done with the book now, and I've been liking it. There we go. Oh my gosh. Was that so hard, Starkiller, to, like, do any damage at all? He is significantly harder than Coda. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna focus up here. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you try to do something to me and it didn't work? Ow. Well, I almost timed that right. Okay. I need to be using Force Lightning, but like, because like Force Lightning does so much damage to him, it's just, it's not locking on him very well. Ow! Okay, we're just probably gonna call... we're just gonna let him put us out of our misery here, I think, and then we'll start over. The cutscene playing 5 times is a bad sign. Definitely, Brent. Definitely, dude. Thank you for dropping by. It was good chatting with you. I'm always up for chatting some Star Wars. And good luck on your videos. Everyone, Branster there is a fantastic Star Wars content creator. And you should definitely check out his channel. He does a lot of good lore videos, especially Knights of the Old Republic lore. Oh, as well as other things, but that's his forte. Okay. That was for practice, this time for real. Come on. Block this, loser. Dang it. Paratus is ridiculous. Like, he is so cool. He's a really cool character. He's someone in lore I don't think got enough love. You can probably just spam Leaping Slam. Game, this would be a really good time to actually target him. Hold on, let me look at something really quick. There's a way to lock your action camera, and I can't remember. What it is. No, not controller, because I'm on my keyboard. apparently I can't do that, so that's fine. Maybe I'll just magically remember what my keybind is for that. See, like, he's got such crazy range and this crazy attack. Ridiculous. And he just does that. He, like, literally just stands there and waits to do that. Your best bet is to hit him with lightning unless you can't... And once he starts hitting you, you're, like, dumbfounded and you do that a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Did your fake robot Jedi get hurt? I feel so bad about that. Okay. I need to figure out what the action camera lock is. Got you, sucker. Come on. Crafters! Holy crap, dude! Hi! How's it going? It's so good to see you! Man, how are you doing? How's life? Still doing that school thing? Keeping busy? So glad you dropped by. Okay, good. I got this guy in phase 2 at least. We're just here playing some Force Unleashed. I'm doing terribly, which is what everyone really wants. I'm having fun. I'm playing poorly, but having fun. But at least with the Junk Titan, 1, your progress gets saved. 2, we'll get some life. Why was that doing no damage at all to the Junk Titan game? Well, dang it. Okay, that did some damage to the Junk Titan. I am glad you're doing well. I am doing well. No, we might. I mean, apart from the whole I'm probably gonna die thing. I mean, hitting random buttons is not too far off from my strategy. Ow. That hurt. Though to be fair, I am hitting specific buttons, they just are the wrong ones. So the trick with this guy is to keep moving. If you stand in one place, he'll try to melt the floor underneath you, and then he'll do this swing attack. And it's so many, like that, so many of the bosses in this game, and the mini-bosses, are just grindy. And it's frustrating. Come on, if I can get this Junk Titan down enough. I'm not even going to get that much life from him now at this point. Because I'm so low. Oh my gosh, I have like a single health pip. Click. Okay, let's do this. Q. E. One day shall be. Exactly. Yeah, the grindiness can get rough. Especially on an MMO. But I mean, like, MMOs are designed to, like, literally just be hanging out and fishing until your fishing score gets higher. Oh, this is the phase where he throws things at me, which is great. I think Kasdan is my least favorite boss in the game. He's kind of awful. The only thing you can do is, like, throw stuff back at him. Like, yeah. There we go. And now I have, like, no life, so it's great. We shouldn't have to start all the way over, though. It should take us back to the, either to the Junk Titan or till just after the Junk Titan.
I will defend the Jedi Council.
The game does save your progress partway through. Alright, where even am I? Apparently I can't stand up, so that's cool. Alright.
Masters, give me the strength to kill this Sith.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I throw you across the room by accident? My bee. he's gonna trash me here. That's fine. Okay, let's see how far back it sends us. Oh, really? That's crazy. Okay, yep. So it just takes us back to this part. And now we have full health. So we just have to try to not get hit by every single thing he throws at us. Yeah, this game's getting old, man. It's crazy. We played, Yep, I managed to get hit by everything he threw at me, so that's pretty cool. I feel like that should be an achievement. I tried to catch it, and it didn't work. Let's throw a thing at him. There we go. Hi! Anyway, we played Knights of the Old Republic last year, and that was the 15-year anniversary of Knights of the Old Republic, which is just crazy. Ow. I need to learn how to block this sucker. Like that. Oh! Did that hurt? My bad. Whoa! You are engaged in a force lock. Press Q. Okay, we got this. Haha! How did you then hurt me after that? Dang it. Come on. Galen. Why would you ever aim at anything else in the room besides this guy? I do not understand this action camera. Almost got you. If I can at least get you into another phase, I can have my progress saved here. I don't even care if this is cheap. We're doing it. Don't even care if it's cheap. You realize, like, all your weird robot Jedi are dead, right? Okay, yes, bring on the next phase, because then it locks in my progress. Nostalgia is a strange drug. Yeah, 50, I couldn't believe it. Ah, dang it. How did I still get hit? I was moving away. This game really upsets me sometimes. I'm now down to 1 health pip. We can do it, guys. We've got this. We are the 1 health pip warriors. Or not. It's fine. It should just take us back to this junk titan. What? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well. Oh, well. This is going to be grindy. It's going to be great. I was hitting the catch button, but that's okay, Starkiller. It's not that big of a deal. Hey, everything Star Wars. How's it going, bud? Good to see you here. Oh, yeah, for sure. I've been doing that. I'm just playing this from a fresh file, so I'm not very leveled up, and I'm playing it on normal, which may or may not have been a mistake. Aha, sucker. Sorry, I'm having a little... If I'm not watching chat super actively right now, I apologize. You try to deflect my force powers, huh? Think you're cool? Crap. Yeah. Oh, I would love a true KOTOR 3. Like, no shade on the MMO. That was obviously very successful. A lot of people loved it. It brought in a lot of good stuff. Like, I don't begrudge it, but I would love, like, a true sequel. The only thing I'm a little bit mad about is I just wish Revan's storyline was ended in a single-player game and not on the MMO. Especially since I think they kind of trashed his storyline. Ah, dang it. they kind of trashed his storyline a little bit. Haha! How did that feel, sucker? Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Sorry if I'm yelling really loud in your ears. That just felt really good. Oh, I thought we made it to the Junk Titan, but apparently we did not. Where'd you go, loser? What is going on? Oh, he's up there. Okay, I was gonna say, I think it's Junk Titan time. Right, I mean, that's the thing. And I get it, wanting a Star Wars multiplayer was cool, especially since we didn't have galaxies anymore. Like, the Old Republic is honestly such a great time period for it. There's some really cool stuff they did, like I liked the concept of the legacy characters and stuff, but at the same time, there was just so much good story there that started a single-player campaign, and I think it should have stayed there. Because, like, in something as big as the Old Republic, you didn't need to make it about, like... Oh, crap, I saw that coming too late. Sorry, okay. I will read chat in a second here. The one good thing they do is the edge there is an invisible wall. Okay, this went much better than last time, and defeating the Junk Titan should checkpoint us here. Time to make... Oh, you have to head out, Blue. Well, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being such a good friend of the channel. Wish there was more good Star Wars than they only cover. Yeah! Well, ow. Pay attention to the game, YB. I do really believe that a lot of that's going to change when the trilogy's done. Ah, gotcha. I think right now they're just trying to protect story content. I genuinely do. Oh, you blocked it that time. Ah, crap, crap, crap. I was hitting, but you started hitting me in the face. Ha! Got away from your big move. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Take him down. Come on.
No right.
Give me that sweet, sweet, sweet quick time events. Bye, Blue. I would, Oh, there you are. Okay. Force Unleashed 3 would be cool. I mean, it doesn't help that they didn't make 2 great. It's hard to get a third game when, like, almost no one liked your second game. I mean, I know some people who liked it for what it was, but it was not nearly as well reviewed as the first. Come on. I have him in the flashing red. Dang it. There we go. Click. E. Dang it. E. Click. This is one of the coolest QuickTime series. Like, the stuff you do in this sequence is so awesome. Space. Boom. Oh. Nope. And he's down. That was fun. I mean, yeah, they ended it on a cliffhanger. Which is too bad.
Failed you.
Yeah, it was that, Crafters, that was the open world one, right? EA has canceled far more games than they've made at this point.
I'm done here.
Dang it. We have to play. Okay, I missed one holocron and I'm mad about it. Dang it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. This is one of the coolest concepts in this game, I thought. I liked the idea that he had a hard time doing this, but he could, like, do all this crazy Force stuff. Like, the small scale things were hard for him. Oh, never that. Here, I'll talk to you when the cutscene's done.
My master, Canon Paratus, is dead.
Then there is but one more test.
I'm ready now.
No. You've defeated an old man and an outcast. You must face a
What's up,
true
Chad Vader?
Jedi Master.
Who?
Master Shock T, one of
I
the
love
last
the
of the
Felucia
Jedi
level.
Council. You need the full power of the dark side to defeat her.
Yes, my master.
It's so nice how he just catches them.
Assassins.
Darth Vader has found us.
Perhaps. Maris, gather your belongings and go into hiding, just as we've practiced. Do not return until I summon you.
But Master, this is what I've been waiting for. Let me fight!
No. I will lead this assassin to the ancient abyss alone. You are not ready to face a Sith. You would surely be killed. Maris, we are among the last of the Jedi. While we live, the Order survives. I cannot allow you to be captured or killed by the Empire. Now please, go to the graveyard and wait for my summons. No, she hasn't been corrupted. Not yet. She's just afraid. May the Force be with you, Maris Brood.
One of the 3 deaths of Shakti is coming up. What do we got here? Okay, sorry. No, I did not hear that the KOTOR project got axed. That's really sad. I'm surprised, because usually if no one's making money off of it, in the past they haven't cared.
Just ahead, you should find a hollow fungus tower. You'll need to make your way through it.
Let's see what else happened. Welcome back, Blue. Is he a clone? Is who a clone? There was a couple different he's. At least you're back. She was turned. What happened to her? To Maris? We fight Maris later in the game. There's 2 Felucia levels. So, there's this one. Ooh, we got a new power. There's this one, and then later in the game we come back. And we fight Maris when we come back. Fun fact, Witwer is the voice of Darkseid's son from Mortis, and Maris Brood is the voice of Lightside daughter from Mortis. He is a clone in the second game, not in the first game. Honestly, shame Disney gave you... Yeah, I know. Alright, so I usually try to keep these... I want to keep these streams, like, by level. So, like, I wanted this to be the Raxus Prime stream, so I'm not going to go ahead and go into Felucia. But I feel like we're having a good time, so I'm going to go and load up Raxus Prime again. And we're going to try to find that missing holocron. And then after that, we will... Yeah, that's fine. After that, we will... Okay, we don't need to watch this again. Come on. Okay. It's going to make us watch the cutscene. That's okay.
Is dead.
Yes.
But, what was I saying? Oh, we're gonna find the last holocron and then we'll call the stream. But I feel like we're still having a good time. It's only been 2 hours.
My spies have located another
I am going to Celebration. I'm very
Canon
excited.
Paratus is far more powerful than you.
I've played the new Battlefront 2, did enjoy, but it's still
expect
missing
you
the
to
charm.
survive.
Yeah, and it
But
seems
if
to have
you
gotten better. I
destroy
haven't
it,
played the new
you'll
Battlefront
be
2
one step
myself, but it
closer
seems to have
fulfilling
gotten better over
destiny.
time. They keep making content for it, which is really good. I feel like it kind of just had a bungled launch, the way that EA put in the
I will not fail you.
the microtransaction stuff and that sort of thing. And it also got bungled because they promised that story campaign, and then the story campaign was like 4 hours, which, albeit, is totally fine for a multiplayer game, but they just didn't build it up to be something that was that short.
Proxy, are you picking up any communications?
Too many to decide.
Nice. I haven't bought any autograph tickets because for me the panels are the priority. So I don't want to like schedule a time and then not be able to go because it's during the, you know, I don't know, the Clone Wars store panel or whatever they do. So I even if it means missing some autographs with some big names, I'm not going to sign up for any of that until I'm not going to sign up for any of that until I know more about the panel schedule. Like, I definitely want to hit up, I'm definitely going to try to go to the whatchamacallit, the anniversary panel for the Phantom Menace. I would have been much better with yeah. Well, that's the thing with EA, is like, I don't blame DICE at all for anything that's happened with the Battlefront games. I think everything I've seen from like DICE employees, they've seemed really nice. So the cool thing about replaying levels is we now have the power that we got on the other game or on the other level. Okay, so we missed one holocron. So we won't spend that. This won't take too long. I'll show you after we do this. If you look here on mission objectives, you'll see destroy 10 skiffs is already done and force points is done. So we're literally just looking for that holocron. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on any particular area because we don't need to. I mean, other than you can just replay levels and farm XP and level up more, which is totally fine. But like, I get to some degree what they were doing with picking EA. I mean, EA was already making a lot of their mobile games. And they obviously are a big company, and they were probably just looking for somebody that could just deliver a lot of games. It's just the problem is EA hasn't delivered. Yeah, I'm going to be there all 5 days. You have to go. But thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Everything Star Wars is, in fact, a Star Wars channel that is about everything Star Wars. And has always been a good supporter of our channel. Alright. Okay, I'm going the long way around. I'm not paying attention. I said I was going to do this fast, and then I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Okay. But yeah, so the next time I play this, which will be probably Thursday next week, I wanted to make this game like a Thursday stream, and then it just didn't happen this week, so we did our podcast yesterday, and then I'm streaming this today. But it'll probably be Thursday next week, and we'll play Flucia, and it'll be a lot of fun. I don't really need to destroy anything. With an alleged Star Wars, yeah. Oh, you're only there Sunday? Well, definitely, you've got my Twitter, so Sunday, just shoot me a DM or something and let me know where you're at, and we'll see if we can't work out meeting up for proper in-person introductions. Yeah, there's an alleged... I haven't seen this film. Here, tell this film. I don't even think it has a title. Okay, what we're actually gonna do... Dang it. Pick this up. This is invincibility, and that'll just recharge our health. Dang it. Weird physics. Hey, we leveled up at least. That's something. Yes, you take care too. Like I said, thank you for dropping by. It's much appreciated. Always good to hear from fellow content creators. Whee! This is what happens when you don't, like, try really hard to keep stuff from happening. Let's see here. Oh, you know, I didn't show you guys this when I played the beginning of the level earlier. This is a really cool Easter egg in this game. You can come over here. Hopefully I can do this without getting shot at too much. There's a little thing here. You can pull an X-Wing out of the trash lava, and it's like pulling an X-Wing out of the swamp in Empire Strikes Back. I'm 90% sure I know where this holocron is, and so I'm just gonna rush there. Apparently we might get it called night. Right, I don't know much about it either. They have really just not been knocking it out of the park with their marketing. Like, let's be honest. I mean, at this point, the idea that there's an episode 9 is practically a rumor. I jumped on the wrong area. Yeah, it's a cool Easter egg. It's fun. So this was one area where I thought I might have missed one, but I don't think it was here. I think I rushed past something else. Just kind of speed running it right now. Make them fall. Am I looking forward to any game? In terms of more than just Star Wars, because obviously I want to know more about anything that's Star Wars that would get released. In my non-Star Wars life, Life is Strange 2 has started coming out. I think only the first episode's out. I'm probably not going to play that until it's done, but I really want to play Life is Strange 2. I love video games. Like, I am a gamer. But I'm so cheap, I almost never buy games when they come out. Is my problem. So it's not even like I'm looking forward to a game coming out. I'm looking for a game to eventually be cheap. And then I will play it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the area where there was a holocron. There's like somewhere around here, there's like an elevator thing you can go in and you find one. And I think I skipped past it. And I want to not skip past it this time. Maybe it's one of these things that's up in the wall and I had to pull stuff out. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Do I watch Psych? Or is it... I watched Psych. I did not watch all of Psych. I started watching it when I was in high school. And then it was still on and ended while I was in college. And when I was in college, I just didn't have time to watch anything. So I didn't keep up with it for time reasons. But I watched Psych and I really enjoyed it. And like, even though it was on Netflix, I never got back into it for some reason. Let's not miss the thing we're looking for this time. New trick. Okay, let's see here. Get this stuff out of my way. So we're going to take some time to look really closely in this area, make sure I don't miss anything. But I don't actually think it was this zone either. I think it was the next one. I'm getting hungry. Should have grabbed stream snacks and I didn't. Where is this holocron that I don't have? Obviously, I have to bend these down to stop the falling acid lava stuff. Saving. Oh, now I'm here? Hold on. I thought there was another Jawa area. Yes. Yep, I know the first one is out. I don't think the second one's out yet. But I will... yeah, I do too. Wish teleportation was a thing. There are 5 episodes out already of Life is Strange 2, or they've just... Dang it. They've just planned that many. Because there's 5 out for the first game, and there's 3 or 4 out for Before the Storm, which I've played, and that was really good. Okay, well. Somewhere along the way, I missed a holocron. And I could have sworn it was here. Because somewhere there's like a gate, and you can go down the gate. I thought it was right there. No, it's not like it took particularly long to get here, so let's just keep going. I just don't want to replay the whole level. I'm too hungry for that stuff, and I thought this was right here. Looks like episodes up until 5 have been released. Until from the Steam. Really? Either way, I'm still waiting on the Mac port. I have to wait for the Mac port, which is not out yet. Hold on one second, guys. This is terrible, but I'm gonna cheat. I wanna see where this is. Because I'm hungry. Let's see which ones I got and which ones I didn't. Okay. Holocron 1 is in plain sight. Yep, I got that one. Yep, I got that one. After exiting before the Corvette, you can see cube. Yep, I got that one. Open by the... Wait, what? Before... I think I got that one. Oh, I bet that's the one I missed. In the... Past the scrap bridge, but before you drop to the second junk titan. Oh no, I got that one. I got those. Scavenger's camp. I think I got those. You find one Huh. Hey, Nolan, sorry I didn't see you come in. Welcome.
Juno, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Are you picking up anything?
Well, the breakdown isn't helpful at all. Probably because I'm looking at these out of context.
Just didn't expect any droid resistance.
Whee. Let's go fight some droids. We're playing the level again because I'm trying to find the holocron I missed. Unlimited energy! I can just do this over and over again. How are you, Noland? You guys are not landing here. I don't feel like dealing with you. You guys are not landing here either, because I'm not dealing with you. I have watched Infinity War. I have watched Infinity War. I like it, but it's heart-wrenching. It's on the Netflix. But yeah, you should definitely watch it. I'm really excited for Endgame. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Now I'm in forced debt. Can't see what I'm doing. Just mashing buttons. So you just binge through all the Marvel movies? I'm always curious what people's experience with the Marvel movies are when they like binge through them. Because I feel like part of my experience with them has been like watching them over 10 years. And I feel like I'm more forgiving of them and like the characters because I've just spent more years knowing them. Where like the people who come at it without that are usually a little harsher. But that might not be true. And there he goes. So we got the one that was in here, right? This one was really obvious. Yeah, we got the one that was in there. Did we kill all the things? I think we did. Hope you guys like this level enough to watch it twice. Man, I'm getting hungry. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Yeah, pretty much binged through them. Well, not all of them. Watched quite a few of them over the years. Really only watched the newer ones. Okay. I gotcha. Well, and I know a lot of people who, like, only watched the Iron Mans or only watched Thor. Gotcha. Okay, that went significantly faster than the last time. Okay, so if I was reading this run through, just imagine all of my snacks. I need a snacks force power. If I was reading this walkthrough correctly, this is where I missed one. Was here. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong key, that's why this is not working. there's not one in here. The problem is this is the point of no return. So if I go beyond here, I can't go back. Okay, so let me look at this one more time. So the first holocron is right there. I know that. You go inside the hyperdrive coil, you go to the very top, which I did. After exiting the coil, but before hopping down to the Corvette, you see a cube in plain sight. I got that one. Before entering the Corvette, at the top of the turret blister, look for a circular airlock chasm. The skiff respawn approach. Crack open the airlock for a neat cube, which I did. After dropping out of the top part of the Corvette, there's a brief outdoor foray before you head into the wreck. There's one in the open. I got that one. Inside the Corvette, there's a small door you can break. I got that one. 7 and 8 are in the scavengers camps on the upper level. The door slams shut on you. One cube is on a star dock overhanging the chasm. The other is in the gravity portal where the junk is constantly... That's the one I bet I didn't get. I bet I didn't get the second one in the first scavengers camp. So let's just run to the scavengers camp as fast as we can go. Like, we don't even really need to fight any of these guys. We can literally just run there. We'll just leave them to fight amongst themselves. Okay. See, and then we'll go in here. And then we'll leave all the fighting behind. That would make sense. At some point I was in the scavenger camp. I think mid-scavenger camp we were in the middle of a really good discussion, and I probably just stopped paying attention. But this is the door that I talked about, and we definitely got this one. Yeah, it's not in there. Ow. Dang it, Jawas. Come on. I'm not your enemy here. I don't know why the Jawas hate me, and it makes me sad because I love Jawas so much. But they are just, like, attacking me. I guess because if you think about it, like, literally everything else on the planet is attacking them. They probably just assume I want to attack them, too. You know what I mean? Are you, crafters, are you planning on seeing Captain Marvel in the theater tray when it comes out? Since you will be effective. I mean, like, you gotta watch Infinity War. That's, like, one movie. That's plenty of time to get through that. Before you would go to see Captain Marvel. They are mad because you've solved the mystery, Nolan. This is why I need you here to explain these things to me. They're mad because I wreck all of their doors. It makes sense. It makes total sense. Okay, I do kind of have to fight here because I have to open this big bulky door. And if these guys are shooting at me, I'm not going to be able to open the big bulky door. Let's grab this thing. Charge it with lightning and throw it. That thing does mass damage. Whee! I'm very likely going to watch Captain Marvel. Maybe not in cinema. Probably going to wait for the Blu-ray. Because you're a bit worried about it. Well, the thing is, though, if you're going to see Endgame in theaters, you should see Captain Marvel in theaters. Since it's Marvel Superman. And, like, I don't blame you for that, because, like, I don't like Superman. And, like, one of, Bare Naked Gaming, who was here earlier, I don't know if he's still lurking, but he's told me, like, the comics aren't as popular with everyone. But, which is fine. But just because of that, though, that doesn't mean that they won't do the movie well. But yeah, that's the thing, is I think we're going to need Captain Marvel to understand Endgame. And I wouldn't want to, like, miss Endgame in theaters. And I wouldn't want to be confused during Endgame. I mean, by all means, like, wait for reviews to come out. What I wouldn't do is, like, don't trust, like, Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. Like, there's already been a bunch of negative reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and the movie isn't even out yet. And if you look at the actual comments themselves, the comments themselves are like, I don't want to go see this movie, it's going to be bad. Not like, I saw this movie and it is bad. It's, I don't want this movie, so I'm rating it bad. It's like, you just can't trust that. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't usually do stuff like that for a movie I know I'm gonna see, like Captain Marvel. Or like Endgame, or like Episode 9. I wouldn't look at anything for that, because I know I'm gonna go see it, so what does it even matter how it's reviewed? Yeah, I don't get why they even have that function. Like, I get that they can't necessarily police and make you prove that you've seen all the movies you're reviewing, but like, you would think that they would at least just not open the, like, and like now people have seen it because press screenings are open, but like a lot of these reviews were coming in before the press screenings were even available. Let's get all the shooty people off of here, and then we'll try to find the one that I probably missed. Ow, I got hit with some kind of larger projectile. Whoosh. Damage increase, if I remember correctly, I do. Yeah, exactly. Especially something like this where people are already, like, out to already have an opinion on it. Okay. Let's read that rundown. Scavenger's camp, upper level. After the door slams shut on you, one cube is on the stock deck over him in the chasm. The other is between the gravity portal where the junk is spewing out. I know I got two on the next one. I know I got one. Yep, I got that one. I got that one, and I got those three. So it has to be the one up here that I didn't get, because I remember grabbing the other ones. So there must be one somewhere. If not, I just don't know when I'll ever find this. That way I'm usually not disappointed by whatever. Yeah, exactly. Okay. At the upper level, one cube is on the star dock overhanging the chasm, which I remember where that is and I got. The other is in between the gravity portal where the junk is constantly spewing out. I was over there though. Maybe I did get this. Maybe I did get two up here. I don't know what one I could be missing. Is it under here? No. Let's try a different walkthrough. Not Imperial Raxus Prime. Regular Raxus Prime. In my opinion, what is the weakest? Okay, so my least favorite is the Hulk with Edward Norton. To be fair, I watched it once on TV. So I might be judging it a little harshly. But that one I just never really enjoyed. No, why are there pictures of Imperial Raxus Prime? This is a bad guide. But yeah, that one was just not my favorite. And like, it had Liv Tyler in it, which is a mistake in general anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we've been on this hunt to find this thing. And I genuinely don't understand. I feel like I found all the ones it's told me to look for. I really do feel like I found all the ones it's told me to look for. Like, this one even has pictures. And I couldn't have missed either of the ones in this level. Like, I really don't understand what one I missed. Was it earlier? I got that one. I got that one. Got that one. I don't know which one I missed, guys. Yeah, well, I'll watch a video guide. It's just, it takes too long to watch a video guide on stream. But, like, it says I only found 14 to 15. I'll probably just find it on my own, to be honest, at this point. Or, like, I'll find it and show it at the beginning of the next stream. I've never liked Liv Tyler. I never did. I remember not liking her and then finding out that Arwen isn't even in the Lord of the Rings books except for the appendices, and I was like, why did somebody make me suffer through Liv Tyler on screen when she didn't need to be there? Like, Evangeline Lilly is basically Liv Tyler, but less annoying. Yeah, I'll figure out which one I missed on my own, and then I'll show it at the top of the next stream. How's that sound? Because I'm getting real hungry and I'm going to be getting cranky, so we'll find it next time. If it's actually not exciting, I might just find it on my own, but we'll figure it out. But I want to thank you guys for being here. I just am really hungry, and I'm going to be really ornery until I eat. But Nolan, Django, Crafters, it was so good to see you. I'm so glad you dropped by. Yeah, exactly, Blue. I'm gonna get hangry. And Blue, I'm glad you got to come back. We had a lot of really cool people hanging out. This was a really good stream. I really like seeing everyone. It's a nice thing about Star Wars game streams is I feel like they bring out a lot of people. Upcoming things, I'm gonna post our Friday. So we'll have a video drop a little bit later today with our Friday. Sunday, I'll do a Resistance review. I'm behind. I need to do another Redemption video. I just haven't gotten around to it, so I'm going to try to get that out next week. And we'll probably do our streamcast on our normal day on Wednesday around 4, if all goes according to plan, and I'll stream this again on Thursday. And if you check out youtube.com/YodahBauer, I'll probably stream an off-brand Star Wars game on that channel on Tuesday. But if you follow us on the Discord, that's the best time to find out, or that's the best way to find out when we're going to be streaming. For sure. Because anytime things change, we post it there. And yeah, thank you, Crafters. It's always nice having you around. Especially, you're like one of our longest running subscribers, so it's really cool to see you still watching us. It honestly means a lot that somebody stuck with us this long. I started the Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast Let's Play. I started in like April or May 2 years ago, so that's crazy. But yeah, again, I've been saying goodbye for like 5 minutes, so thank you so much, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.